In this step, we will machine the part using a contour toolpath with axis substitution. Axis substitution is used to wrap a toolpath around a cylinder. The geometry can be either flat or already properly oriented in 3D space. The toolpath replaces the X or Y axis with a rotary axis, known as the A or B axis. Using this option, the part will be rotated about the rotating axis while the tool moves perpendicular to the axis of rotation. Rotary diameter sets the size of the cylinder that the toolpath is rotating about. It is used mainly for toolpaths on cylinders. To machine the Helix, you will use a contour toolpath with no cutter compensation. Before you can create rotary axis motion, you need to properly configure the rotary axis components in your machine definition. You will only be able to select rotary axis options which are supported by your machine definition. If you are following this lesson using the Mastercam free Home Learning Edition software, the default mill machine supports these operations. Select Contour. Leave the chaining options at their default and then select the contour here. Then press OK. Select Tool and select Library Tool. Click on Filter, change the tool type to Flat End Mill and set the tool diameter to equal 1 inch. Then press OK. Select the 1 inch flat end mill and press OK. Enter the comment, machine the Helix using axis substitution. Select Cut Parameters and change compensation type to off. Cutter compensation is turned off as we want the tool to follow the chain with the center of the tool. Select Depth Cuts, enable Depth Cuts, and set the max rough step to 0.25, and make sure the finish step is set to 0. Select Lead In Out. Disable Enter Exit at midpoint and closed contours, Entry, and Exit. Disable Gouge Check. Enable Adjust Start of Contour, and set it to 200% extend. Then copy the values over. Select Linking Parameters. Enable Clearance, set to 2 absolute. Retract 0.25 absolute. Feed plane 0.1 incremental. Top of stock 0 absolute. And the depth is minus 0.5 absolute. Scroll through the list and select Rotary Axis Control. Change the rotation type to Axis Substitution. Make sure Substitute Y-axis is selected. Change the rotation direction to clockwise and set the rotary diameter to 4 and make sure Unroll is disabled. Then press OK to generate the operation. Select Simulator Options. Change the stock to cylinder. Cylinder axis X and diameter 4. Then press OK. Backplot the operation. When backplot is finished, press OK. Then select Verify. Make sure Tool, Stock, Fixtures, Wireframe, and Axes are enabled and disable Gnomon. Then run the Verify simulation. When Verify is finished, close the simulation window. Return your view to isometric and toggle the toolpath display off. Then, save your file.